I've had my backstory ready for this character for about 1.5 years.
Yeah,
Like, this is
we
a
were
character
talking about that a
concept
little
I've
bit.
had ready for a long time. I've just knocked over all my shit somehow. I need that back. I need that back.
No.
That and backflipping dogs.
Right.
I hate my hiccups. I hate
So-
them so much.
Did you guys see that apparently Microsoft is officially buying Activision Blizzard, and at least in the US it's been cleared? I think it's just
I
the
didn't see
UK that it has to be cleared with now.
Yeah.
I saw
Watch
something a
us
few
be
weeks
awkward
ago.
bastards.
I didn't know if they were gone through with it though.
So, with how our current government operates, all anyone's doing is waiting for enough backhanders. That's literally it. It's corrupt as fuck.
I mean,
How? Yeah, the politics over here are just like, ugh.
They're a fustercluck.
politics everywhere is like that.
No,
This
so
is
the
fucking politics.
the problem with our politics is that it's becoming more like your guys' politics, and that's actually the fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they should ban lobbyists, ban all the fucking money, and just make the fucking people that are voted for serve the people that voted for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what fucking democracy should be fucking based on. But we're not doing democracy in politics. We're doing Curse of Strahd.
Brought up the curse. God dang it.
So
Okay, I need
Are
to
we
know
live?
we are live.
I am going live right now.
What happened? You'd all just been given information about some stuff from the
Oh yeah, we was,
clearly wackadoo Baron or Burgomaster.
yeah.
And we're also pending an invitation from his rival, some crazy bitch. Lady McCrazy bitch. Can't remember her name. I quite like Lady McCrazy bitch.
I'm still
Vactor
ready for that.
Har! Lady Fiona Vactor.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wasn't we deciding if we wanted to do like a skip ahead to the party or?
I mean, it's not like there's a huge 3-tier of mansion here where I specifically made sure you were all left alone in a room.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna investigate.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, this
There's
is gonna end
also
with us
people
being kicked
patrolling
out,
around and stuff. Like, there's people here. It's an occupied
It's-
building.
This is gonna be a stealth check out the wazoo, basically.
You're lucky that you're the type of fighter that you are because you're turtle, so you don't have to wear any chainmail and take the disadvantage on the stealthy checks.
So guys, what do we think we should do now?
What time of day would it be?
Oh god, I can't remember at this point.
I think you said
We
we're just
had-
coming up to about like 12, 1 o'clock-ish.
We had
But then you came
about
here and had to wait around
2
for
hours,
the
2 or 3
Burgomaster
hours
meeting
till.
and shit, and then yeah, it's
At least
probably
what I
like
remember.
early afternoon, like 2.
Because we had like 2 or 3 hours
3,
left till dinner or whatever.
Should we have a nosy around and see if we can find anything else out?
See, I don't fully trust this Burgermeister just yet.
No,
Burgermeister
I think he's-
Meisterburger?
I think he's like a sandwich sort of picnic. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to pee. I'm gonna attempt to go through this door and see if I can see anything. And I don't know if I have to do stealth check at the moment.
You're not doing anything suspicious or going anywhere you're not meant to be right now, so you don't need to do a
Okay.
stealth check.
Just gonna look around and see if anybody else follows me. There's
Bobby,
stairs
can
over
we-
here, Drek.
Who are looking to loot? Is there anything around us?
What, in the immediate area?
Yeah. What
got
what
some-
sort of furnishings have we got
I've
here?
got a little bit of a description for the area for you all. So anyone that's walking into
Yeah.
the middle corridor a bit. Framed portraits adorn the walls of this grand foyer, which features a wide staircase with a sculpted railing, which would be this bit. A long carpeted hall attached to the foyer stretches almost the length of the mansion and has several doors leading away from it, including one at the far end. Bundles of twigs are heaped against the walls.
Would someone need so many twigs?
They're probably for that
Am I-
burning festival later. He seems
Probably.
crazy about it.
Seems crazy about everything, Bobby. I'm gonna have a quick gander in this room in front.
I found
Oh,
food.
no. I'm gonna.
Have
I've
you
walked into
found
this room
food? Just one second.
Oh, the food's gonna shape into a human being. It's gonna fuck me up.
now. Jack, stop running off!
White sheets cover two plain wooden tables at the centre of this room, neatly arranged atop. One table is a complete set of polished silverware. The other table is covered with wicker baskets containing turnips and beets.
Found food. I would put all the silverware in my bag, but I've already got a handful of spoons.
Would I hear that only being like just outside the door?
Yeah, you would hear that.
I think me and Dooku would hear that though.
No, unless
I'm
you
not
want-
even looking that direction. I'm looking this way.
I'm gonna push open the door in front of me and peek in and see if I can see anything.
Look. As you like leaning towards the door, you hear the chatter of a lot of female voices.
I'm gonna turn to Dooku. Like, there's a lot of people in this room. I'm
We
not
probably
sure if
shouldn't
we should.
go into it.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up and stand next to Dooku.
Hang on, women, where?
I'm just gonna poke my head this way. to see
You
if
didn't
I
hear
see-
shit. You don't know nothing. Don't be running around room to room.
Turnips.
You got some beets and some turnips. Or are you looking at that door?
Yeah, I'm looking this way. See if there's anything unique that way.
No, it's just some fancy walls and some pictures on the walls and a maid.
Would she notice us? I'm assuming she would, considering we're both non-humans.
Yeah, but she saw you kind of be invited in, and she saw that you weren't escorted out by the Baron, so she's just assuming that it's
Okay.
all good that you're here.
Do you think we should talk to her, Dooku, or do you think we should just have a...
I mean, what would we ask?
If there's anything she can tell us? I don't know, just... Do you think we should stop us if we try to explore up the stairs?
Maybe not.
I mean, you could try and sneak up there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and
I'm just
sneak
gonna
up.
turn the corner and head that way.
Are you rolling stealth, or are you just not giving a
I'm
shit?
just gonna go. I'm just going.
Okay, I'll just follow because then there's no point sneaking.
There's no point of me being sneaky if I already have a sense that she's seen us. She's, not really gonna say anything 'cause she assumes we're here for a reason since we haven't been escorted out.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up the stairs.
I'm currently just stuffing my mouth
She doesn't
with
see shit.
food.
She's
You
blind
like-
as shit.
You're,
Raw
eat-
beets.
you're eating the raw turnips and beets.
I like some beets.
Some Shroot Farm beets.
That's the first thing that popped in my head as well.
I'm gonna stick a couple of beats in my pocket for later, and then
Some pocket beats.
yeah, I'm gonna come into this room. Uh-oh.
No. Go back. I'll let you go back because I was going to say as you approach the door, you hear lots of female voices. You can't make out what they're saying, but you can hear that there's lots of them.
And I turn around to Drek and go, there's a lot of women in there, and bitches be crazy, so nope. And just kind of nope out of that situation.
I'm not hearing a downside.
Where would we come out if we go up the stairs?
Yeah.
I was just coming to that. Grab you both, and I put you both at the top of the stairs. Up.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just gonna start heading that way.
Yeah, Bobby, should we tell the others about the food here, or should we just have it ourselves?
Go walk up the stairs.
Yeah.
We can tell them about the turnips at least. I think I've ate most of the beets.
Right.
Hang on, guys.
Where
let me
did
do
they
a
go?
description.
I'm stopping
Let me
right
do your
there.
upstairs description. Staircase climbs 20 feet to a beautifully appointed gallery that continues toward the west, running almost the length of the mansion. Framed landscape paintings line the walls, and red silk drapes cover a 10-foot arched window of leaded glass. That's the big window, I think.
We passed right there.
Kind of want to pull back the curtain and see if I can see anything.
You just see outside into the town.
I wonder why the drape is red. Seems like an odd color for the affliction on this land.
It does seem a bit weird, doesn't it? There.
Oh, there's a
I'm gonna
hallway up this way,
step
Dooku.
here. Hmm. Do you want to
Should I start
investigate the
walking
hallway?
I think it might help, especially if we can find like a library or books or something to at least give us some
Alright.
idea of what's going on. I'm gonna attempt to peek into this room on the left. I think that's the left where I'm pinging.
It's a closed door. There's no way to see into it.
Could I try and see if it opens a little bit so I can try and peek my head in?
I'm assuming it's closed and locked.
Oh, okay.
Roll me perception check.
Right.
So again, as you like lean towards the door to try and test the handle, you hear the loud kind of growly breaths of two large dogs at least, and the ruffling of paper.
My ears perk up. I turn to Dooku. There's two angry sounding dogs in there. I think this is not a place we should be.
No, that does not deal with that door.
Yeah, let's continue. Oh, there's another door on the other side.
I'm gonna put my ear up to the door on the right side of the hall.
Do me and Drek know where they've gone?
No. You went into a
Yeah, I was
room and they were in the corridor, and then you came out of the room and they weren't in the corridor.
Yeah, I was going to ask Bobby if you wanted to explore downstairs or go and see where they are. Because we've just found some food. Might be other good stuff down here.
Well, they could have gone anywhere at this point. So we'll start with down here.
Let's see what this is. Ooh.
Yeah, what's the door in front of us?
So this room contains 4 simple beds and an equal number of plain wooden trunks. It appears to be some kind of servants' quarters.
Oh, we won't bother robbing servants. That's not nice.
Yeah, but I'm also not nice. Can I at least see what they've got in their little trucks?
Yeah, sure. They don't appear to be locked. So, opening the trunk, you see a uniform. Like a spare uniform.
No.
That's it.
Ah, fuck this. Yeah, nothing here. The other room must have some good stuff in it.
Does Dooku hear
Gonna
anything
check
from the other side of his
anything in
door?
this on the other side of this door.
I'm going to take one of the spare uniforms.
Okay. Are you going to put it on, or are you just taking it for just in case?
Just taking it for now.
No, put it on, put it on.
You never know. It might come in handy.
Roll me a perception, Dooku.
Good luck. Yeah.
No, you don't hear nothing. Your tiny turtle ear holes pick up very little.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to open the door slightly then.
You hear an angry voice cut. Who's coming into my room?
Oh, sorry, sir.
Dooku.
And I'm gonna slowly close the door back. And start booking slightly back down this way.
I'm gonna try and listen in this door. I'm gonna do a perception if I can find the stupid word. There it is. I get my glasses soon, guys, so this won't be an issue. Oh no, I'm not gonna hear nothing.
Don't hear nothing.
I'm gonna back up towards Duke because I don't think it's good to explore down here. This might just be private chambers.
Maybe. Let's get gone this way.
Yeah. Oh, another corridor.
Yeah, but look where it got us last time.
Yep. Should we go on these stairs?
I mean, we can always check that first door. You know, I'm gonna check that first door on the left here. I'm just gonna
I'm gonna step out the way.
stick my turtley head next to it.
Right, 1 sec. Bobby and Drake, what are you two doing?
Well,
Another room here.
I'm getting to end of this corridor and thinking maybe we should try up these stairs. No, I can hear them weird bitches in that room. Too much drama when there's that many women. Nope.
Alright, let's go up and meet the gals.
I don't even know where they are at the moment.
Stop moving your tokens!
Nothing yet. Okay.
And then it goes up and around, yeah.
I'm assuming I'm going to have to roll perception to see what I hear on the other side of the door.
Yes.
Oh, hey! Leona! We found you.
Not too loud, not too loud. I think these are private chambers. But come this way, Dooku's having a listen.
Big place. We found some really tasty beets downstairs. Well, there were some beets. There's some too. Turnips. They're not bad.
Ah, I like a turnip.
Dooku, you hear nothing.
We think this floor is mainly chambers. So I think we wanted to go down these stairs. I'm assuming this is down.
Yes.
I am gonna attempt to open the door slightly, just a crack, again.
Yeah.
Does anything happen?
No.
Then I'm going to slowly put my head into the room and take a look around.
An iron tub with clawed feet stands against the back wall. Neatly folded towels rest atop a table near the door.
Well,
in a
that's
bathroom.
I'm just gonna come back out, and I'm gonna head back towards the stairs.
What's going on up here, Duke?
Oh,
Anything
oh.
good?
No, it was just a bathroom. Nothing,
Oh.
nothing too big. Nothing to worry about. But we should probably keep moving. But there was 2 dogs in that first corridor, and a guy that did not seem very happy. So it might be smart to keep moving.
Yeah. Dogs don't usually like me. They think I'm food.
Chew toy vibes.
Head down the stairs.
What makes it worse is when they bite me, I usually do squeak.
Where do stairs come out?
Ah.
There you go. Oh, okay.
A cook wearing a white apron over a black smock busies himself in this warm, well-appointed kitchen. Can I help you?
We're just
The-
Honey?
The Burgermeister said we could help ourselves to a drink before we left.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I was as shocked as you were, but yes.
I'm gonna help out with this and be like, yeah, he definitely did.
Roll me some
Heard it with my
persuasion checks.
own 2 ears.
most what checks?
Persuasion.
No.
Let's go. How does 21 do?
Well, it's pretty unusual of him, but I suppose I can get you all a drink. And he's gonna stop what he's doing and get you all a quick flagon of ale from nearby. No, a flagon of wine, because that's what everyone drinks here. And he'll give you that. Like, I need to crack on. I've got a big feast to prepare for.
Yeah.
Of course.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you
And
for
I just
your
kind of
help.
wink at everybody and be like, free drink.
I'm just gonna take it and I'm like, which way was it out of here again?
You're asking the cook?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, straight down the hallway, big door at the end.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'm gonna head out of here.
I'm gonna follow. Thank you. Nearly got caught.
Oh,
Hey, we got a free drink out of it.
that we did.
Should we keep exploring this place?
I mean, we've come pretty close to getting caught a couple times now.
Yeah, I don't think it would do well to piss off the Burgermeister.
Yeah, but there's hardly anybody here.
I think maybe come back during the festival if we're wanting to really explore.
Exactly.
Yeah, when there's no one else about.
That's what I think.
Plus, we've got a fancy dinner to get to.
We do?
Yeah, but I've just filled up on beets and turnips.
I'm sure you could put more away, Drek.
That was
Oh, yeah.
that was an appetizer at most. If I can eat more, you can eat more.
I'm gonna keep heading back down this way. And I'm
Guess
gonna
we're exploring more,
turn-
aren't we?
I'm gonna turn to the servant that's sitting there and be like, "Do you remember the way out? Because we haven't been escorted and we're kind of confused on which way was out."
Just gonna point to the huge door that you stood next to.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I was My little eyes sometimes, you know.
Television.
Not
I'm
Ninja
gonna-
Turtle vision.
I'm gonna turn back and be like, Bobby, come on, let's go.
His little
Turtle
head nods.
power, short-sightedness.
Just turn sideways.
Well, that was close. So,
I think it may be time for our fancy dinner.
do we want to stop by the inn and see what Irina knows so far? See if she's learned anything new?
Maybe
She
we
might have
can
figured
check on her
something
in
out.
any case.
You know,
She
that
did
way we
say
have.
to keep her eyes open, eyes and
And
ears
if she
open
knows
for us.
anything about this lady that we're about to meet, then it might help. I'm gonna keep saying as we walk down the street back towards the inn.
Mana mana.
Ooh, ah, ah, ah.
So where are you going?
We're heading towards the inn to talk to Irina.
Are you just going to the inn?
Yeah, pretty much. I have to go inside the inn, not on the top of the inn.
I'm going in the inn. In the inn.
Must go in the inn.
That's the upstairs, the inn.
Go in the inn.
Yes, that's in the inn.
Bloody hell, the big maps.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
boy.
approach Arena and be like, have you learned anything? No, how are you doing, Arena?
First off, would we see her as soon as we walk in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I'm doing fine. Treating me quite well here, though I am running out of coin. I've heard a couple of extra bits of information.
Oh?
What have you heard?
I've heard that there's something wrong with the lake, that no one can manage to get any fish, but there's a local drunk guy that seems to go and try every single day. And people are getting a little bit worried that there's the sightings of the old Mad Mage seem to have stopped.
Mad Mage? What? Who is this Mad Mage?
I'm not familiar, but apparently I've heard people talking about him. Apparently he's regularly seen from the northern banks, just firing lightning bolts into the water to kill the fish, but no one's seen him for a while.
We may have to investigate this after our dinner. I'm gonna hand over 5 gold to Arena to help her, like, while she's still here.
Oh, thank you. That'll last me a good few drinks. Keep
Oh, so
the,
it
keep the
must
bar
be
keeps
fun
off.
sitting around here waiting.
I know the folk here are an interesting sort, that's for sure. Although I do keep having strange visions when I have too much to drink or feel sleepy.
And
What
that happens.
visions?
Yeah.
They're
No.
like flashbacky visions to like being visited.
What? Visited by whom?
By him.
Do we believe him?
Hmm.
Or is he just looking for extra drinks?
This is her. This is the girl that we've been protecting.
Try and forget about him.
We'll leave as soon as we're able to, Irina. don't worry about anything.
I'm gonna ask, did you manage to find out where the family went?
Which
Or did
family?
they just scamper off?
Which family?
The family that was here last time.
Oh, they're around somewhere, so they're just busy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Did you manage to get any supplies in case things turn bad, like medicinal supplies?
I think I should be okay. I mean, the people at the church are quite friendly with us now after retrieving them bones, so I'm sure they'd be capable if anything came to it.
That's good. Is there anything
Well,
that's concerning you, Irina?
I mean, I just worry that he might find me again.
Maybe we could find this wizard fellow, we could get a talisman to protect her until we get her somewhere safe, I say to the rest of the group.
yes, but do we really think it's worth doing right now? And also, do you think we should if we're just going to be moving?
I think it might help, especially if we keep getting sidetracked. I mean, we've been called to this feast, the Burgermeister wants us to go to the festival under punishment if we do not attend, and we don't know what we're going to come across on the road and what stops we're going to make. It may be best to invest in some form of protection charm.
we need to help her. That was our main mission.
Yes.
I mean, if we're going to do this, we're going to have to call off one of the other things.
I think we should attend the feast and then make a plan from there. I don't care about missing some silly festival.
Festival
that-
might allow us to get more info, though.
That's what I'm thinking. The festival might be a good cover for us to get things done.
I still think we need to go to this dinner and see what's going on.
How we split up then? If you guys go to the festival, I can try and seek out the wizard. See if we
Splitting up. You want to split up in this area?
Well, I don't
knowing
know how
what's
we'll
out
get
there?
everything done.
I
don't-
don't think
I don't
splitting
think
parties
I
good.
don't think we should split up.
Okay. Let's try and get everything sorted out here then, and see
I think-
what we can come across as we go along.
I think the way we need to do this is dinner, and then how long is the festival till? It's tomorrow, right?
Yes.
And then during the festival, if we can, we might be able to make our way to the lake to see if there's something going on with the lake, as the rumors have been saying.
Okay.
Is it
I think
the
that
the
sounds
lake
fine.
might have something to do with the mage?
And that too.
It might be connected. We don't know.
And that would knock two things out at once.
That's true. Okay.
So,
First things first. Food. And lots of it.
Irina, we have to attend this feast. We will be back as soon as possible.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the group and be like, you guys shouldn't. We still need to be careful with this group.
Do I still have my Princess Peach style dress on?
Was that from a disguised self spell?
Disguise kit.
Oh, from a disguised kit, then yeah, unless you've chosen to take it off,
Nope.
then yes.
And I still have my tie on.
But you wouldn't have a dress for me to wear, would you?
I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna go. Just give me one moment and I'm gonna use my disguise kit to make her something. equally as beautiful.
I may also need clothes.
Just because I'm not that great, we kind of look like Dumb and Dumber.
Can you disguise? Can you roll for me disguise kit on your sheet?
You should be able to.
I do not think I've set it up.
Proficiencies.
No, like if you just put it in your proficiencies, I think you can roll from it. Dooku, as the conversation dies down and the room goes a little bit quieter, you can hear her.
I have not put it in my proficiencies.
I'm gonna look around and be like, is there a window open or something? What's going on?
What do you mean, Dooku?
Do you not hear that noise?
What noise?
Sound of wind.
Well, maybe there's a storm coming in.
I doubt it. Why would it be so loud in here?
Creaky windows?
Could just be air escaping from his shell.
Excuse you, I did not fart. Turtle farts are not like that.
We'll have
They
to
do
take
not
your
sound
word
like
on it.
whoosh.
Well, if there's a lot of space in there for it to echo, I can assume it can get like that.
I wonder what
I
a
imagine
turtle
it would
fart
echo.
sounds like.
I'm just gonna kind of look around still and be like, something's being weird. Well, better head off to this dinner.
So, I do need to say I'm only wearing a loincloth and a ghoul skin cloak. So if you've got any of those disguise kits for me, I would... Actually, just give me your uniform. Can you make anything out of the uniform? Because I'm going to stick out quite a bit.
I mean,
Oh no.
we did get told that we don't have to
So
really dress up.
it looks like it's a D20 plus my proficiency in charisma.
Okay. So plus 3
5.
plus... Oh, it's
So plus
proficiency
13
plus 2.
plus...
Is it plus 3 at level 5? Efficiency.
No, 2.
Regular
My
proficiency is
charisma's
2.
at 3.
Cool. So an 18,
So yeah, it'd be plus
so
5.
yeah, you make whatever you want basically.
Make everyone look fancy.
Did you grab any specific gender's uniform when you grabbed it out of that crate, Bobby?
Oh, I didn't grab a specific size. I ain't got a clue.
I don't do this.
Have you?
I
She
just
just
knew
grabbed whatever it was.
just knew I could tie it and pin it in certain ways to make and roll things up to make it fit, and maybe add a belt.
Can we say for comedy purposes that you grabbed a halfling-sized female's uniform and that Drek now looks like Ladybeard?
Yes. I love it.
Look like a lolly princess.
I'm totally okay with that.
With a sack full of rats in one hand. Yeah.
Do you have long hair? Or are you putting it in bunches?
Are
you leaning
it's
right into it?
I kind of want your hair very similar to how Beast has it done in the animated Beauty and the Beast with the curls and the bows.
This feels like bullying. No, it's you can do whatever you want with it. It's fine. It's not a half female's dress. It's whatever works. What did you grab? Bobby knows what she grabbed. This is what dictates what it is.
A large.
A large female outfit.
For comedy purposes, in my head, it was going to be that I'd accidentally grabbed like the biggest one I could have accidentally found, and I would have had to have roll it up like 13 times on the legs and still look like I was wearing my dad's clothes.
Just hanging off you.
Thank you.
Yeah. A belt turned into like suspenders just to keep it up,
Wrapped around like 3 times.
like a seatbelt. So yeah, I got a large.
Are you doing anything to disguise that it's the Baron's staff member's uniform?
Drek.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be smart to walk into this place if she doesn't like him with one of his servants' outfits.
I'm gonna like. I'll roll another disguise kit and. Oh
Oh
no!
dear.
Oh no.
I was
You're
gonna
gonna
try
end
and
up in
add some
tattered
maybe.
clothes.
I was gonna maybe add some patches to
You
try
have a
and
full
cover
creative
up certain
block
areas.
and you can't think of anything. You hack it off at the knees and turn it into like shorts,
I'm
so he
sorry.
looks like a UPS delivery driver.
Hmm. That's what I was thinking. I was just like, yeah, I'm just here to deliver a package. The only thing I've got is a handful of spoons, some javelins, and a sack full of rats.
You know,
Roll
if
me
you
a
said that's
perception
exactly what
check
I
now
ordered.
you've mentioned this sack of rats that you've had for a couple of days now.
Don't kill them.
Are they alive rats? Did you scoop up a live rat?
They were all dead rats.
They
They
were
were
all.
dead
They were
rats.
dead rats. Yeah. Yes.
Excellent. You notice that the bag stinks and is actually dripping something.
Oh, Drek, put it away. Ew.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Is that blood? Because you could always use that as a dye."
It's corpse soup.
Yeah, but if it stinks like that, he's gonna. It would not be good to walk into
But-
some fancy.
But here's the thing, though. We were also told by the guy that gave us the invitation we were fine the way we were.
You can
But
use the blood if you want, Drek.
there's nothing wrong with making a good impression.
No.
But
Plus,
like I
look
said,
at us. We look
do you
good.
do you really think it's smart for him to walk in to the Baron's rival's place wearing a Baron's servant's outfit?
I mean, they might appreciate it was pilfered from his house.
How
and
would
not
they
actually
know?
give it- Well, because we could tell them it was pilfered when we were looting.
Or they attack
Might-
us on sight?
I'm sure they won't attack us. They know we're coming.
They know we're coming. I'm gonna point to the three of us.
I'm gonna look at Drek and go, I can maybe try once more to make it look good.
No, because at this point now I'm gonna be walking in there with like a G string and nothing else. So maybe
Maybe no.
I'll just wrap
That would
myself
be
in
a sight to
cloak.
see.
If everything else fails, I'm gonna try and scare my way through. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna
Should
look
we
down at
make
my
a move?
tie. I'm gonna look back down at my tie and be like, "Do you want to wear my tie?"
Aw.
Just a tie and shorts.
Has anyone got a cloak he could use? Just to
I've
put
got
it
my
in.
He
He
Gil's
does
good
have a
cloak.
cloak.
I do,
Maybe just keep it around you.
but it's made
As
of
you
skin.
ask if anyone's got a cloak around, Drek notices that he is in fact stood in the area where several cloaks are hung.
I'm gonna look at one. I'm gonna look at the area and then look at him, look at the area and look at him. Be like,
I've got one. It's just made of ghoul skin.
"But if we want to make a good impression,
Don't you
we
want
might
Sure.
want to wear something a little bit nicer."
You also
Alright.
notice it's starting to like rot and drip and fall apart. Now it's dead and it's no longer enchanted and is no
I'm
longer
just
being
gonna
preserved.
grab one of the
Smart.
bigger. I'm gonna grab one of the bigger coats. Be like, "Whoever's coat this is, we're just borrowing it for a little while. Okay, we'll give it back." And I'm gonna throw it onto him.
We're gonna need to get you some new attire, Drek, I believe.
I don't know about all this civilized stuff.
It's only for a
Well,
short while.
It's just
You'll
for a
be
little bit.
fine.
You can go back to normal after. Like I
Okay.
said, we're gonna return. We'll return the coat. That way, whoever's coat it was, doesn't forget it, and doesn't think that someone just stole it.
I mean, just because of the nature of the area and everything like that, most of the cloaks hung up there are made of wolf pelt, so, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I would imagine it has like a hood that has the wolf head on it too.
That's wishful thinking.
Wolf pelt cloak.
Should we make
I
a
say
move?
we're good now.
If
Let's
you're adding
go.
that to your inventory, stick in brackets next to it stolen.
Nicked. Yeah.
5-finger discount.
Well, Arena, we'll see you in a little bit. Hopefully.
Found it
Hopefully
in
we
the scouts
don't die.
reduction bin.
Take care, and I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow suit.
Like
Bye,
little
bye.
rats.
Come,
Okay.
Bobby, let's keep up with the boys before they get into more trouble.
Did we ever find out where the location of this thing was?
Yeah, I think it was up here, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
That's this orange house.
There we go.
Come, Bobby. We look so good. You're
Is that
so
where
good
you're
at
going?
suit. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight up to the
Yes.
Baxter house.
With my swag on.
Back to
I
house.
fancy
With my swag on. Oh no, where are we putting ourselves? What am I assuming?
Figure it out in 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I figured it out.
Excuse me.
Anyone see my ping?
Yes.
Yes.
So I keeping it again just to make
Up
sure.
it down my ping.
Right there.
Up it down my ping.
I
Can
put it
I
down.
did. I
Mine
did.
down and I
And
can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah.
shit.
I don't see shit. Okay, I fix. I fix.
DM, please fix.
oh,
Thank
I
you.
see shit.
I
Yeah.
see shite.
You see the shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I see the shit of all the persons.
All the shit is visible. Flick the page, flick the page, flick the page.
As long as it's just the page and not the other thing.
This house seems
Oi.
disgusted with itself. A slouching roof hangs heavy over furrowed gables, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realise the extent to which the house hates what it has become.
This is not a happy house. Not a happy house.
I think we overdressed.
We're fine.
So we don't really fit the vibe, do we?
I
Or we
mean,
can
maybe you
attempt to
don't.
make another outfit, but don't know
I
how
think-
well that would go.
I think Drek just covering himself in blood would have been better.
Yeah, just smeared in my own rat decaying mess. Yeah, I think would have been good. It's not too late.
You can
I'm
if you
gonna-
want, Drake, but I'd rather not smell like decomposed rats if you don't mind.
In
I'm
fact,
gonna-
like, at this point, anyone that's, like, stood within 5 feet of Drek, roll me a constitution save.
Oh no, they've
Oh
been.
god.
I've had the sack of rats since like the first episode.
A con save.
Mm.
I'll take that.
Please be nice to me, dice gods.
Nope.
Nope.
So, Dooku doesn't notice.
I've just grown used to it.
Bobby goes green and gips a little bit. Leora, have you got hooves? No, you're a bunny, aren't you? You got big,
Yeah, I'm a
you've
bunny.
got big floppy bunny feet.
Yeah.
You might have got a little bit of sick on your bunny feet.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna make you roll a damage for it, but you got a little bit of sick on your bunny feet.
Great.
I'm
Now
so-
I smell as well.
I'm
This
gonna
is
knock on the door.
fantastic.
So we go knock, knock, knock.
Are you knocking?
Yes. I'm not going pound, pound, pound. I'm going knock, knock, knock.
So after knocking a few times, a tiny little window in the door slides open. Hello. What can I do for you?
Hi. We were invited for the dinner or feast or whatever it was. Are we too early?
You see the eyes dart between the group here. They seemingly try to get a quick read on all of you. His eyes seem to linger on Drek for a little bit longer than anyone else.
Excuse him, he's...
Do you have proof?
Had a long day. Do we have proof?
Wasn't handed anything. We were just
We
approached by one.
We were
of the
approached by a
servants here.
courier.
Yeah.
Do we have a letter?
Bear with me a
Got
moment.
anyone get the letter?
And
Okay.
the window thing will slam shut.
I'm just gonna turn back and be like, well, would have been nice to know we needed the paper.
It would have been nice to know.
I don't even remember who has it. I don't know if Boomer had it.
I'm gonna
I
come
don't
back
believe
and
I got it.
you hear the timber slider clack up, and he goes, "Yeah, you've been vouched for. Come in." And the door will swing open into a narrow vestibule.
I'm going to...
3
Head
stained
in.
glass doors in wooden frames lead from it.
So,
Anyone
Okay.
heading forward to where Drek is, a wooden staircase leads up to a balcony.
Yep.
At the foot of the stairs is a landing with 3 stained glass doors in wooden frames. The one you entered, and then one either side of you.
Wonder which way we have to go.
Does the inside of the house look better than the outside of the house?
I mean, there's stained glass doors. I would say they look better than the outside.
I want to look in this door here next to me. So I'm gonna push my way in and hopefully nothing bad happens.
Into that door. You enter a closet containing the coats and boots.
I'm gonna open the door to the left of where we are. That one.
In there, just a coat room.
You,
Actually, I want to search the pockets and see if I come up with anything. Is that a perception?
it'd be an investigation if you rifle in pockets.
Now it's gonna head into here.
You hear voices.
Nope, I find nothing.
I hear voices.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make out what any of them are saying? As I'm already walking through the door?
It's just kind of inane chatter discussing stuff, events, the festivals, the stupidity of the Baron, things.
Alright. I'm assuming I see the 3 people in front of me sitting down.
If by 3 you mean 5,
Or, yeah, 5, but
then yes, you do see them.
I'm gonna motion for everyone else to come in with me. And I'm gonna approach the table and be like, so what are we talking about today?
The lady at the head of the table is going to look wide-eyed at you, and then she's going to turn to the hooded man that you recognise from giving you the invitation. You're the ones that were spotted who I figured could maybe... And as she sees Drek at the back, she's going to turn up her nose a little bit. And, help
Yeah.
with our
Sorry about
issue.
him. I'm just gonna look at everyone and be like, yeah, sorry about him. He wasn't, he didn't grow up civilized, so he doesn't have, the right attire for something like this.
Holy shit,
Can
it's
I
a talking turtle.
Yes.
Can I roll
can
for intimidation?
I talked to you earlier. I'm gonna talk to the.
Why would you be
approach the-
rolling for intimidation?
Why? Because they've just slighted me.
That was me, not them.
Yeah, but they're all looking at me. I don't like it.
So
you're
what
just
are
gonna
you
read
planning
in
on
the
doing?
background.
Just getting the upper hand in the conversation by letting them know that, yeah, I might be smelly, but I can still fight.
Oh, I should expect that you could possibly do something, otherwise they wouldn't keep you around.
Fair point.
So, you guys needed help. What type of help? I'm gonna move to the other side of the table and sit down next to one of them.
Well, before I go any further, I must know your opinions on the Lord of our lands.
Oh, you mean Lord Strahd?
The very
I'm gonna
same.
have a smile, like a smirk on my face. And
We
is
don't
that who
know
you're talking
much
about?
him.
Are you a friend of his, or?
I mean, friend. What? I mean, from what we know, and from what I've learned of the Baron, to be honest, I would rather have Strahd leading this over the Baron. The Baron's pretty dumb.
I like the way you think. Maybe you can help us.
So, like I said, what do you guys need help with? Are we gonna do some sort of assassination thing? And I'm gonna kind of like be all dramatic about it and be like, ha!
Got to do a thing.
Because if so, if you want it done stealthily, we might not be the best group for it, but we can attempt it. Now, if you just want him dead, that, on the other hand, we pretty easily do.
One second.
I'm just gonna kind of look to my right at the other two real quick, just being like, go with it kind of thing.
I'm just gonna nod my head and be like, yeah, what he said.
I am sat like impatient for the food.
Do I need to roll some sort of deception for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to because I agreed, or am I
Mhm.
just second? Oh no.
See, I've not said anyway. I'm just sat there with my knife and fork, ready for food.
So she's gonna look down at Dooku and I'm unconvinced by your words, Turtle.
What
No,
can
no,
I do to
he's-
convince you?
Okay, I was gonna just say, no, he's telling the truth. Like, you know, we I'm stuttering because I forgot what was said, but I'm just gonna basically like reiterate what Duke said.
I'm just gonna be honest at this point. Just be like, what can I do to convince you?
Dooku, if I can talk to you for a second, I've got a bag of smelly shit. I could easily pull it off and pretend that it's someone that we've killed.
I'm not gonna risk that. No.
If it doesn't work, I can use intimidation.
I'm not risking it.
Okay, we'll go back to my fire then.
I'm going to turn to the person at the head of the table and go, Why do you think we're here then? We only came because we wanted to help. And eat. Speaking of that, when's food?
I'm not sure we'll be having food yet this evening.
Why is that?
That's very disappointing.
Well, I must first be absolutely sure of your loyalties.
No, I understand. I can completely understand questioning some loyalties. We're new. We're not from around here. So I can understand.
I can assure you, our loyalties lie with not a certain lord, but what we believe is right. And
Yes,
honestly,
we
at the
do.
moment, we believe Strahd is the right person to be in charge. And we can help facilitate that.
Roll this.
But you
not
have to be
impressed
willing
with
to trust me.
Have you not got anything that can boost that?
Don't
You're an
bardic
eloquence
inspiration?
bard.
You see, you can't use bardic inspiration on yourself.
Oh, you can't?
No, you can only use it on
Damn.
others.
Okay. I would definitely say if your goal here is to have the town, we are more than welcome to help you. From what
Not
we have
impressed
dealt
with-
with
Yeah.
when it came to the new Burgermeister, or whatever the hell he is,
Oh, I can boost it by 1.
he's more about himself than anything else. And that is not a lie.
And we aren't
I'm not
impressed
even
with how he
trying to
runs this
deceive
town.
her at all.
We're not impressed with how people are putting the stocks for not being happy. We don't think the leadership here is all that great, which is also not a lie, no deception.
Honestly, the man
That-
seems demented.
He kind of does, honestly.
Okay,
And
then talking
again,
turtle and future
Not a lie, I
stew.
believe it.
Do what?
Talking turtle and future stew. No?
Future stew?
Rabbit stew? No?
I am not to be put in a stew, thank you very much.
You know, if you do that to us, we won't be able to help you, which, if you're looking for help, our group here is pretty, pretty well able to do whatever you need us to do.
Yeah, I'm looking for a good fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to take out this guy.
Do you know what? Honestly, if you don't believe us and you're not even going to serve us some food, I'm thinking we might just leave and then you can deal with this problem yourself. Or apparently not, because you haven't dealt with it yet.
Okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
stand up and start walking towards the door.
Grim, if you want to help, if you could do me the small, tiny favour of eliminating Izek Strahd, the Baron's bodyguard, I suppose,
You mean the big guy?
and then we can take care of
That's
the
the
rest.
fucked up arm?
That one. Yes, that's the guy.
Him. Okay, yeah, we met him earlier when we were looking around town.
We'll be
They're talking about it.
compensated for helping you.
Yeah, they were talking about some sort of new festival, I guess. So. And, what exactly are we gonna get out of this?
Well, you'll have the favour of the Baron of Vallaki.
Okay. And, if I may ask, who would your bodyguard be? Or do you feel like you would need one?
I mean, my sons could take up swords quite easily. They're quite burly themselves.
Oh, well. I just want to make sure that we're putting the city in the right hands. And so far with how careful you've been and very, how do I put this, on edge you are, understandably, I think the right choice might be you here, honestly.
Then make it happen, and we can move from there.
Do you want this done at a certain time? Do you want it... What's our time range? Like, our time... time range here. Do we have a day
As
that
it
you would like
suits.
it fulfilled?
Preferably
just
before
whenever.
the festival.
Okay.
That doesn't give us much time to plan.
And you're just wanting us to deal with his bodyguard, not him, but his bodyguard.
No, me and my friends can deal with the rest.
Okay. Do you have any intel at all on this bodyguard other than he has some sort of fucked up arm? The, the obvious, like, just by looking at him kind of thing? Do you know what he could possibly be capable of? Other than smashing and killing?
Or if you know his schedule, so we can monitor
Yeah.
him and come up with a plan. Like, any information you can give us would be helpful.
All I know is that he's got a history of violence. He has no fear at all about getting handsy with people. And that his deformed arm, he can conjure fire with it. Don't know how far that skill goes, but something to know.
Okay.
Thank you for your information.
That helps actually quite a bit.
I'm gonna side-eye Dooku.
I'm
I'll
just
be
gonna
like-
look at you and be like, what?
Are you really not serving us any food? Like, we were promised dinner.
He's just gonna give a click, and someone's gonna come through the door behind where you came through with a large pot of soup, and someone following behind with a stack of bowls. Like, help yourself.
Soup. It's not a meal. Soup. It's
It's
not a
wolf
meal.
soup.
I'm gonna look down at the soup and be like, and give it a good old smelly smell.
I do
I'm
like
gonna
It's
look at it
thick and
distastefully since
chunky
someone
and
smells
rich.
Chunky soup. Okay, fair.
I'm just
I was
gonna
like,
like disgustedly look at the soup because of the comment earlier about rabbit stew and just be like turn my nose slightly.
It's like,
I'm gonna
it's
look at her and be like,
almost
this
a
isn't a turtle.
stew, but its base isn't a gravy, so it's a soup.
I'm like, this isn't turtle, right?
It's wolf and root vegetable.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at everyone else and be like, so who gets first? As I'm reaching for the ladle to put it in my...
I'll
bowl.
have some.
And I'm gonna start dishing it out to the rest of our
I'm
group.
like too short to reach for it.
As you reach forward and leaning across the table, Dooku, you hear the... Again.
Is there a... I'm sorry, is there a draft in here? It's a bit chilly. Is it just me? Is there... I'm hearing a thing
You
again.
would chill, Dooku?
I feel fine.
I know, I'm hearing that whooshing noise again.
Are you sure it's not in your shell?
I don't know. I mean, I can look, but I don't know if I'll see anything. I should know, It's basically my home, right?
It is.
You'd think.
And I'm gonna dish out the rest of it real quick, and then duck my head back in my shell and look around to see if I see anything in my shell.
Roll a perception check.
Would I have to, though? It's my home.
No, it's
I would
not.
know where
It's
everything is.
also-
Yeah, but you have the turtle
Yeah,
eyes.
but you are still investigating something.
Who knows? I might have dropped
Perception or
one little
investigation?
facts and-
Perception.
Okay. Would I have advantage since it is my home?
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay.
Look at disbelief.
You do what I do when I'm at home, going, I could have sworn I put it there. I always put it there. Where the fuck have I put it?
I do that all the time. Put something down. It's like, what have I done now?
I'm gonna look along the back side of the shell to see if there's any crack or anything. Just be like, no, I'm not seeing nothing.
Everything
Pop my
okay in
head
there,
back out.
Dooku?
Pop my head back out. Yeah. I don't know. It must be something I'm hearing. Maybe my hearing's going off.
Maybe.
Someone
Anyways.
getting a no turtle.
I mean, it's been a while. I've been away from the pond too long. I'm just gonna start eating away at this
Munch, munch.
meal.
I'm gonna push it around my bowl and just sort of like play with my food, but not really eat anything.
I'm gonna look at our hair and be like, you gotta eat something. If we're gonna kill this guy, we need the energy.
I'm gonna give Dooku a dirty look and just like slowly put a spoonful of soup in my mouth and be like,
And even though I'm dressed like a lady, I am not eating like a lady. I am making a lot of noise and a lot of mess.
Smacking away, just
Oh, I'm basically throwing spoonfuls of stew
Just
into
hum,
my
hum,
face,
hum.
into an open mouth, just hum, 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 hum. And the bowl's like a wave machine now. I mean, I don't know that that's exactly what had happened from real life experience.
well, that
Course
was
not.
actually pretty good. And what
"Thank
was the
you
other
for
thing?
your hospitality."
Thank you for hearing me out and agreeing to my suggestion.
Yeah, hospitality.
Well, we better start doing some investigation here.
Say we
If you want
can't
this
promise
done,
anything, but we'll see what we can do.
if you want this done, trying to get it done before the festival, then we're definitely going to need to do it either tonight or early in the morning. So we better get going to look around.
We need to make a plan.
Push my chair in nice and neatly.
I'm gonna like fake bow, like, I hope you have a good eve, and then just sort of walk out without being dismissed. So I'm not impressed.
Hope you
with
enjoy
that.
the next 8 hours, and then walk off.
Thank you for that, Stu. I might be back for the recipe from your cook.
It's actually quite good. I'm gonna start heading out with everyone else. I'll be the last one out, actually.
Should we explore here?
Tired, so I'm like stewing because I'm not happy with how she was.
I think looking around might be a bad idea.
It was just a bunch of
If-
evil religionists. We'll be fine.
If we get caught,
Roll
It
me
seemed-
some perception checks as you're leaving and talking about exploring.
alright.
Who? All of us.
Whoever's
I'm
talking
keeping my
about
voice down for
exploring as
this.
they're leaving.
Of course. It's always the turtle.
So, Leora, you notice at the side of the building there is a cellar door. Looks, in a darkened area. There's no one's around that can see.
Here.
I'm gonna lean over to Bobby, who's come out behind me, like, can you see the cellar?
The what?
There's
Do
a
I see
cellar
it now?
door.
Can I see it now? She's pointing it out to me. Oh yeah. Ah, that might be a nice entryway in. we need to get in there secretly.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna come out behind you guys. If we're gonna talk, we need to get away from this house.
I don't know if it's safe to go and talk back at the inn, though.
I mean,
We could maybe go into one of us rooms.
That sounds like a plan.
the inn is probably the safest spot right now. And if we get one room, all of us could possibly fit. Well, no, we would have to have two.
We can ask for adjoining rooms so that when we need to retire, we can just go next door.
Either way, we're going to the inn.
Yep.
We need to talk about what just happened.
Yep.
Going back inside. And I'm gonna be uneasy this whole time because all I've been hearing is whooshing noises.
So on edge, Dooku. What's going on?
I told you, all I'm hearing is whooshing of wind. I don't know where it's coming from.
It's a
Well,
I'm
gas
losing my
Gotcha.
damn mind.
I'm gonna walk into the inn and sit at one of the tables and just like stonily glare at everybody because I'm in a foul mood from this stupid woman.
I'm gonna sit next to me like, what's got you in a stink?
This sack of rats I'm carrying.
I just don't.
Oh,
Other than
you
this,
seriously need to get rid of that.
Who's downwind of
Yes.
Drek?
I don't know
I
which
would
way
probably
it's
say
going.
I am for sure at this point.
I'm already in the inn.
Like, I've been like the last person to come in anyways. So I'm always behind him at this point.
It's outside. Look, if one of you has something nice to trade, I don't want to get rid of this. I mean, it's pretty decayed.
Drek,
at
I
this
will
point,
give you
but
3 gold if you just bury that somewhere far away.
You can keep the sack, just get rid of what's inside of it.
Oh no, don't keep the sack. Everything's
No, it's
melted
gonna
to it.
And then maybe also
No,
wash the
just bury the damn thing. We'll buy you a new sack. Just please, for the love of God, get rid of it.
okay. Where I am outside, it says a well.
Oh yeah, great. Poison the town's drinking water.
Well, no one's supervising me. So I'm gonna.
Since I've been behind you this whole time, I'm gonna.
You know, you were
grab the
inside.
pack.
Don't be retconning shit. You were inside.
No, I've already said that I was behind him this whole time. I've been the one that's been staying behind him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did say that actually. Yeah, to be fair.
I'm going to grab the bag real quick and be
Roll
like,
sleight of
no,
hand.
don't get. I'm
Tug
not
of
getting rid of it.
war.
I'm just holding it real quick and be like, no, don't get rid of it real quick.
Roll sleight of hand. He's dropping
Alright,
it into
come
the
on.
water. You need to roll sleight of hand to catch
Oh.
it.
Can we both do a strength check?
Oh!
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Nice!
Actually, Ninja Turtles it.
I just. Mm-mm.
Ninja Turtles.
No, if we have to finish this, if we have to do this job for them to trust us, why don't we hand him a drink that's been poisoned with the leftover dead remains of this?
Nah, I'm so astonished that something's vanished from my hand.
I'm gonna open it real quick and just be like,
Ugh.
yeah, just kind of go into the bag, just to add more stanking nastiness to it.
Guess I'll
I'm gonna
remove
like
that
peek
from the
outside and then go back in and be like, I think the boys are fighting over a bag of dead rats.
You have got to be kidding me. They can boys. Just boys.
Like seriously?
I'm gonna go, come on, think about it though. He's gotta drink something, right?
I'm gonna turn to Bobby. It's like
Instead
if
of
one
us-
comes back with that sack, I am.
Instead of us
I don't know,
physically
but I'm doing
killing
something
him,
to them.
instead of us physically killing him, why not kill him from the inside?
Bobby, do you want to pin whoever has that sack down, and then we can just like force them to get rid of it, because I cannot
And
lift that sack much
as
longer.
that's going on, I'm just gonna slowly put it back into my shell.
Oh, if they bring
gonna
it back,
put it into
I'll be
my
wearing
shell.
it. They'll be wearing it at some point.
I'll happily wear
You
it.
can't just put shit into your shell. That's not how shells work.
It's like my backpack.
No, it's fucking not.
Fine, I'll tie it
It's
to the
like
side of my
your
shell.
body. It's like your physical
Shell of
body. You put shit into your body. It's like storing it in your rib cage. No.
That
Okay.
was actually a thing on my Pathfinder character, though. I had pouches in my cheeks, and I could actually store shit in it.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
a
fine, I'll
different
tie
thing.
it to the
Bag
side.
of dead
I'll tie
rats.
it directly
Like-
to my side.
Like, you
like,
have
right
a
underneath
satchel
my
or a
armpit.
travelling backpack or something, but you can't just put shit in your shell.
Okay.
That's like storing
Actually,
it in your
Dooku, you
ribs.
do actually have a pocket between your cheeks here.
Great prison wallet.
I mean,
Yeah. You can keep it in there. You might have to do a constitution save.
It takes some force to get a bag of rats. A soggy. In fact, how to get an infection in one easy, simple step. Because I would be
I'm just
making
gonna
you
shove
roll
it into
all
my
the
satchel.
con saves with all the disadvantage.
God.
Right. Okay, you're making me actual Gip now,
I'm
not
putting
just
it
my
into
character.
Like, no.
I'm putting it into my satchel then.
Dirty, soppy, dripping bag of.
Tom, stop it. No, because Tom's got
And
this
I
thing
am-
where when he
I
knows
am-
something makes me feel sick, he'll kind of
Dead
jump on it
rats.
as a joke.
I'm gonna.
It's
look
not
at
my
Drake, be like,
fault
"Let's go in
that
now."
Lidl sells bottles of fish soup. That's not my fault.
Stop.
I'm gonna look at Drake and be like, "I got this. Let's go in."
Okay, but I feel like you probably owe me a drink.
Of course.
At the trade.
I'm gonna walk in.
Say, come in. Tell me you got rid of that sack of rats, because if you haven't, just tell me you got rid of that sack of rats.
I'm gonna look at you, and have a big old smirk on my face, and be like,
Oh my god.
Dooku,
No.
tell me
No.
you got rid of that sack. Why?
I'm gonna walk up to you real close and be like, "Poisoning the guard."
It's only gonna make him sick. Put it outside.
If we make him sick, it secludes him from everyone else. It makes it easier to get to him.
I'm sure there's other
Gonna
ways
make
to
him
poison
sick?
guards.
With dead rats? I mean,
It's not just dead rats.
Do you
That's
think he's not gonna taste that the
brutal.
decomposition in anything you put that? No.
It'll be fine.
Dooku, I swear to Jeebus, if that is with us tomorrow, I'm revolting.
Tomorrow.
I'm just like, you have whatever plan you've concocted, you can do your plan. But if this is still here tomorrow, we are going to have issues.
Well, don't
And I'm
worry,
just
we'll
gonna
be
drop
getting
it.
rid of him tonight.
I'm just gonna drop it now. I'm just like,
yeah. You
shake my
better be.
head.
And I'm gonna go up and grab some 2 wines and bring both of them to Drake.
No, you're not.
Damn it.
Bartender is going to smell you coming and point at the door.
Dang.
See ya.
And that's what happens when you carry around dead rats.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll get
I'm
it
gonna
fixed.
approach the barkeep and go, can we have 2 rooms next to each other, please, and 4 flagons of dragon wine?
When that happens, I'm just gonna bury it just outside.
Yeah, that'll be.
Drop it down the well.
I ain't dropping it down
Some
that well.
gold.
7 gold.
Or just some gold. I can't remember. I don't remember how much everything costs. My brain has.
Actually,
been
no.
a spaghetti.
You're right.
You're
You're right.
Fine.
Rooms, half an electrum, and 4 drinks would be 8 silver.
I'm just gonna open the sack and just dump it down that well.
Oh, so like.
A gold and 8 silver.
And then I'm gonna walk back in.
Okay, I think I've done my maths right. I'm gonna come back and put all the flagons on the table for us to share. It's got everyone a drink, and we have 2 rooms next to each other. Do I have the keys? Did she give me the keys to the room?
There's no keys to the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, buddy.
They just lock from the inside.
I'm going as I get there, because the boys aren't there yet from what the tokens are. I was like, Bobby, you're now my room partner for the rest of this journey. I'm not sharing with the boys.
I think that's wise if they're going to be smelling like dead rats.
Yep.
I'm gonna head up.
Dooku, I bought you a flagon of wine.
Yeah, I brought the wine, and I'm bringing it up.
Let's head up the stairs.
And as you say that, I'm gonna be like, I got rid of it, don't worry.
It's the outside stairs, and they go to like the middle of the map. It's on the right hand.
I go, I actually got rid of it this time.
Thank you.
It's in the well. And I'm just gonna walk by and go into the next room.
The well? What? The well? I'm gonna
So
follow
with
him.
the
Just in
outside stairs, that's how you get there.
Oh, you're gonna be my room partner, huh?
Oh.
I'm
No,
gonna
I thought we were
smile at you.
discussing
It's the
things before
outside
bed.
stairs.
Yeah.
Just for
Remember, we've got to make a
context.
plan, and then I'm going to be bunking with Bobby. And I hope before we set out, both you and Jack have a wash, because that stench permeates everything.
What's a wash?
Oh,
I mean,
do
we're
you
gonna be
soap
heading-
and water to clean yourself?
We're gonna be heading to the lake. I'll just jump in the lake for a little minute. I'll be fine.
I'm going
I
to
mean,
step
we
into
could-
the room and jump on the bed furthest away from the boys and be like, what is our plan?
I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the room.
Just retreat into your own shell.
Nope.
We need to come up with a plan for this, because I feel bad killing this guard. We don't really know him, but still, how are we going to gain her trust?
And not just that, we've told Vector that we're on her side when we were helping the family from downstairs protect the Burgomaster. How are we going to manage this when we've just been commissioned to kill his bodyguard?
We need
It's
to
one
figure
of-
out where our allegiance lies.
Yeah, it's one of those we have to pick one or the other.
Well, seeing as we're protecting Irina from Strahd, I'm assuming Strahd's side of the allegiance is not our port of call.
The thing is, though, if we make a villain out of her, we might not. You know,
We will
Yeah,
attract
we-
Strahd.
we will for sure attract him, and if we do, with Irina and with us, that's gonna make us even more a target. Where if we help her, yes, we're doing a terrible thing, but also this Burgomaster's kind of a dick.
He is a dick, but I think he is a lesser evil than Strahd.
I mean, yes,
We could maybe warn him. Get a
We already
decoy
did.
body.
Yeah, but don't forget we're being watched. Remember they said that, things aren't so. How are we going to manage this?
I mean,
I do not like that woman. I do not trust her. And the comments of turning me and Dooku into food have made me feel even less confident. I don't like her. I don't want to work with her. But if you guys decide that that is the best course of actions, I will go along with it. But I do not like her.
I don't like her either, but it's also understandable why she threatened us the way she did. We weren't really the slightest of,
To be fair, I've threatened people and threatened to turn them into food before, and then we've become lifelong friends. So, I mean, it's
And
just one of
that's
those
the thing.
things.
Bad form to invite someone into your home and threaten them. Just my opinion.
I mean, it's bad form in general to invite someone into your house and then ask them to do something that you're pretty aware that they're not going to want to do anyways.
be better to warn the Burgomaster, get Irina as far from this town before morning, and be done with the situation. But that's just me. I am done with
Be
the
done with the
shenanigans in this
situation. Be
place.
done with the town.
Find the lake. And
The lake
hopefully
is just outside of town. There's no point.
I think we should go there, warn the Burgomaster, go there, see if we can find the wizard, and then swiftly move to the Abbey or the other town and get Irina as far away from here as possible.
Either way, something big is going down tomorrow.
Yes. Either way, we're choosing to kill someone. Or, and most likely still going to happen, the Burgermeister's going to die.
We
He's
swore
too
to the
full
family
of-
downstairs that
He's
we would
too
protect
full of
the
himself,
Burgomaster.
though. He's too full of himself to not have anyone else on his guard protection.
I understand that, but we made a promise to that family that we would protect and help with, keep him in power so that they didn't have Miss Vector in
And
charge.
and if
This
we
town is-
do, that instantly puts a big old crosshair on our back.
And if we kill him, we still get a crosshair. No, either way, we're still going to be wanted by some faction or another.
The thing is, with the Burgermeister's faction, we're just dealing with guards.
We don't know that. We don't know what else he has in his corner.
But we also know...
And I don't think I fancy fighting someone who can procure fire from his arm.
I prefer not to fight a vampire that can probably suck all of our bloods in one turn.
What's a turn?
I meant in one general turn. Like, as in, turn as in, he probably could bite all of us just whipping around real quick.
I don't like the situation we've been put in. I don't like Factor.
I honestly
I
think
don't.
either way, something's going to happen. One way or another, in reality, the only safe bet that we can do is getting Irina and leaving town and letting them deal with it all.
I think we should write a note to the Burgomaster and to the guard and let them know what's happening. Leave it with the barkeep to send off and make a swift exit. Because I don't feel like, especially now Irina's having these visions, I don't think it's safe to really be in this battle anymore.
I would agree, honestly.
I don't want to kill this guard.
I prefer not
I'll
to kill him
happily
too.
do it if you guys want to look the other way.
It's not so much
it's
as
not-
that, though.
It's not about Cart, Drek. I could kill him, but I just don't want to. I don't think he deserves it.
It's
I
one
don't
of
think
those
he
things of,
deserves it.
what has he done to actually deserve dying?
He's trying to keep Strahd at bay. This town is very anti-Strahd, obviously, apart from this little cult going around. But I don't. And he must be doing something right for Strahd to not be here. As unorthodox as his methods are.
One sec, guys. There might be a history roll coming up in a second.
Okay. But I don't know, it's just... I think either way, our safest bet is to leave town. If we leave town, we've warned the Burgermaster about the possible shit that's gonna go on. Either way, we're still gonna have Strahd's attention by either helping or not. If we don't, there's a higher chance of him coming after us more persistent. But if we do, we have to betray a trust that he has that's just going to make him more mad later on, if we have to face him.
Even if we work with him, we're still going to have his eye on us because of we can bet on anything that she's going to report back, and it would still draw attention to Irina. I think the quicker we leave, try and save this town. The little bit of sanity it has left, and be done with it.
We need to finally get Irina somewhere safe, somewhere she feels safe.
I think that's number one. We have to do that first.
That leaves open. Where do we go? To the other town or to the Abbey?
I don't know. The other town, didn't they say was technically farther away from him, but there's still that possibility of him having reaches out that far and still having another cult there.
I think the Abbey might be safer. Less people, less attention.
The Abbey's closer, though.
It might be closer, but they might also have better protections. If the Abbey is still standing this close to Strahd, there must be something going right there.
Honestly, I didn't think Strahd's reach could be this deep.
It's obviously deeper than anyone thought.
Drek, what do you think?
I think that easier. It might be easy just to kill the guard, go back to the other group, and see what they recommend from there.
We can't tell them about predicament though, because Strahd is looking for Irina, and you can bet that because they're loyal to him, they've been told to keep an eye out for her too.
Is he such a bad guy?
I mean,
I've heard he
he's
drinks people.
I would say he turns people. So,
Like the
I don't know.
Was it priest? I think the priest's son that we fought in the church. Was he evil?
No, he wasn't.
The
But
son,
he wasn't
no.
turned against his will. Like he was turned against his will. He did not choose that life. Strahd is willingly going around.
But maybe it's the
infecting
same
people.
with Strahd. I'm not sure.
I mean, for all we know, Strahd was turned by someone that, we don't know, and
If I'm not wrong,
he's just pissed off because of the fact of, he turned against his will.
But isn't one of the laws of vampires you can only turn if you're purebred or high up in the vampire world, in the hierarchy?
I don't know. I don't know anything about vampires much. I've only known stories from what people have told me. But
The legends in the songs are bad enough.
I was to say, it all comes down to, are we leaving or are we doing the task we're told? And which task are we doing? Are we saying, fuck the town, it can deal with itself?
I'd rather protect the town over
or protect the town, put Irina in more danger than she already is.
Irina will be in more danger either way because we will still gain the attention of Strahd. No matter what choice we make, she will still have an eye on her now.
The thing is, though, if we stay here, we won't have the advantage of moving.
Again, I think we should just leave. I think we should leave and try and get her out of his reach.
I don't think there's such thing as out of his reach. I think he grows too far. I think his power is too far in this area that we can't get her away from him. Like they said, we're stuck here.
Somewhere safer for her, though.
Yes.
Maybe
but
we
they've
should
said
ask
we are
Irina
stuck
what she
here.
would like.
I mean, we certainly can. It might be the smarter idea.
Dooku, would
Have
you
her
like to
input.
go grab her?
I'll be back. And I'm running down to see Irina. Hey, Irina, can you come up to the room with us real quick? We have a question for you.
What was that, Drek?
Yeah.
Which room are you in? I don't know which room you're in.
They're in that room.
Yeah.
I
but you
went
said-
down to grab Arena.
I was gonna say the guy downstairs in the tavern who's always telling stories. Is it not worth another conversation with him to see what he knows?
I mean the bard man.
Yeah.
Is he in the tavern at the moment? Dookie, can you look around? No, he's not in the tavern at the moment.
I wouldn't be able to hear you asking any of this.
Arena's just gonna yeah, sure, and follow
Alright,
you upstairs.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Alright, there we go.
Hi,
Me
Arena.
and Arena have followed into the room.
So what's going on?
So, we have 3 choices. We have to get you out of here and allow the town to do its thing, with also giving the warning to the Burgermeister about his
Lady
guard's
Vector's
possible
plans.
death.
Yes.
We can warn that. We can help the family try to protect him. But if we protect him, we break a possible deal with what's going to be the new burgomaster of this town.
But she is also connected to Strahd.
She's
I think
connected
it's
to
important for you
Strahd.
to know that.
That's the issue. Or we help her and she can help us in other ways that maybe the Burgermeister can't. But either way, Mr. Strahd here is going to end up painting us as a villain. I think either any of those 3 that we're picking, we're painting a big old target on our back. But with us moving and allowing the town to do its thing, it gives us an advantage of getting you away from all this shit and into a place where you might feel more comfortable. We just wanted to have your input. And if we're going to do it, we're going to do it in the morning.
I'd vote that we don't do anything that's going to benefit Strahd. Like, why? Why help him at all? We need to be doing something about him, and then maybe we can release the curse on the land, right?
That's right.
Yes.
I'm
So-
gonna look at Dooku with a slight smile on my face.
Irina, if we do help the Burgomaster and it does turn out that you have a bigger target on your back, how do you feel about that? Are you okay?
I mean, I already got a pretty big target on me, I think. I'm already pretty singled out for him.
But if you're also traveling with a group that has a target, he's going to try and target the group and you even more.
We just don't want to do anything that puts you in more danger. But we also want to help the town.
And maybe try and gather some allies or something.
Do you have any idea who may be allies with us?
Just the
Apart
owners.
from the family.
Yeah. I think that's the only people we can really talk to.
I think we might want to try and enlist Victavius, I think his name is.
Octavio?
Because that's it. Because didn't Boomers say that they said that he was more than anybody sees? There's more to him than people realise.
I mean, he did.
Well, I
But
mean,
do we
it
really...
did sound like a lie, but he said he took on a whole dragon by himself.
I think
same.
If we're going to choose to fight, we are going to need to have as many people as possible on our side.
Sure, I didn't think about that either. I thought we would have to do this alone.
So now we need to develop, think of allies. Irina, if we send a letter to your brother, do you think he could join?
I think he'd be pretty busy managing Barovia's interests now, and he's never been particularly good with a sword.
I see.
Do you know of anyone else that could possibly help?
I mean, from the rumours I've heard, maybe that mage might be worth a conversation. Though he can be dangerous from everything that I have heard.
I think the mage may be something we do need to delve into. Did you, just out of character quickly, you did say that the barkeep was one of the family that said to save the burgomaster, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should ask the barkeep to see if she knows of anyone that may be able to join forces.
I mean, that is an opportunity.
One moment, I'm going to go ask her, and I think we should rest for the evening and finalize our plans in the morning.
I think either way, we're screwed.
I'm sure we will be fine.
We've gotten too deep into this.
Yes. With that, I'm gonna step out and go down and talk to the barkeep. And I'm going to approach the thing. It's like, may I have a word with you? Please.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. We're trying to figure out. I'm going to lower my voice so I can't be heard by the other patrons. We're trying to figure out how we can deal with the Vector house. I was wondering if you know of anyone who may be willing or able to help us, or any allies we may be able to gain for the upcoming scuffles.
This guy's not.
I just thought about something. What about that mad mage that they were talking about firing lightning bolts into the pond?
That's the mage we were just talking about, wasn't it?
No.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Rictavio.
No, before we talked about
Rictavio's not a mage.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Originally, we were talking about
Rena
Rictavio.
said about the mage, remember? So we said we were going to go see the mage in the
Oh,
morning
okay, that's
before I
right.
come down. Yep.
So you definitely oppose Strahd.
We definitely oppose Strahd.
And the Keepers of the Feather might be able to lend some assistance.
How would we get into contact with them?
You just did.
Oh. Gonna smile sheepishly. Thank you. How would you be able to assist? Because we need to make a plan. Because if we are right, things will happen tomorrow, and we need to get this done as swiftly as possible.
Ask again. Sorry, I was getting information.
Oh, I just how would you be able to assist? Because we need to make our plans and preparations for tomorrow.
They should be able to help you with anything that you need help with.
Do you have able-bodied people that may fight if things turn that way?
Yeah, they should be able to do something to help.
And do you have supplies in case of any casualties or wounds?
We have beds.
Thank you.
We'll do our bit.
I'm going to. Thank you. We appreciate that. We'll let you know of our plans as soon as we have them finalized. I'm actually gonna ask as well. Can I just have another 5 ales, please? Wines, please. Take up to the.
Sure.
And that would be 10 silver, right? 2 silver per thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna carry it up on a tray because I don't have 5 hands. I know I'm stuck. Just please move the token, not the map. This is not going well for me. It's fucking up. Can you move me, please, Tom? Thank you. I'm gonna come sit back on the bed and like hold out the tray. I bought drinks for everybody. Barkeep said that what was it? The Order of the Feather.
Keepers of the Feather.
Keepers of the Feather would be able to help us. She says that they have resources we can access. So I said we'd come up with a plan and let them know what we need when we know what we need.
How will we let them know?
I'll talk to the barkeep.
Oh, is she one of them?
Apparently so.
Oh. Not bad for a trip downstairs.
Not bad at all.
If
But at
that's
least
the
we
case,
have allies and resources now.
I'll say if that's the case, then how are we gonna go about this?
I think writing letters and sending them off tonight to the Burgomaster and the guard to have them make preparations as much as they are able to before tomorrow's festival.
But would the letter get there before they start their festival?
I'm assuming that they will be dispatched immediately if we have the Keepers of the Raven helping, or the Keepers of the Feather helping us.
I think we should go see the Burgomaster and try and convince him a bit more. He didn't really believe us last time, but we have more information now.
That is true.
We have an actual threat on his guard's life. Maybe he'll listen to us.
Maybe. Irina, if you could talk to the barkeep and see if you can gather as much, like what exactly they have that's at our disposal while we're away, would that be something you could do?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't see why not. I'll be sticking around here for a while, I imagine, unless we're moving on to Kreska or anything soon.
I don't believe so. I think we are stuck in this battle currently. We will get you moved to safety as soon as we are able. I think this just needs a bit of help. I'm gonna drink my wine very quickly and put my goblet on the side and just like, are we ready to move?
I'm gonna take off like my dress and put back like all my armor and stuff like that, which I was actually wearing underneath. I never kind of took it off.
I'm gonna do the same because I just threw the dress you gave me over my druid's clothes.
So, what are we doing? We going to see the Burgomaster now?
I believe so.
I think we need to try and convince him.
Yeah,
I think if we're gonna do it, we need to do it, and if we can, that'll make, well, actually not if we can, that will make it look like we're attempting to do what we promised with the other people.
That's also true. We may need to convince the Burgomaster to pretend to be ill or something has happened so they are off our back so we can plan better.
But it's not the Burgomaster that they want us to deal with.
Oh yeah, that's true, the guards. Maybe we can convince him to just hide away until the festivities start.
I mean, how are we gonna prove this info, though?
We can't.
That we have.
We can only attempt. We don't have any physical proof, so we're just gonna have to try and convince him.
Hopefully he'll listen to the fact that we were sent here to kill his bodyguard.
But we don't lead with that.
Yeah, let's try and avoid that because it may end up with us having our heads on pikes.
They need to realise we are coming to talk. Even if we do lead with that, we can't lead in with a sword, and they might see it.
If we lead in and say we have some very important message, we start with that and then go into the, oh, by the
Yeah.
way, we were sent to
This is our
kill
first,
your
this is our
body.
evidence. Our evidence is we were sent here to kill you. But yeah, try and convince him that he needs help. He needs more guards. He needs more protection during the festival.
And he needs guards to be actually armed and on the lookout for trouble instead of being, oh, we don't know how to do that.
And everyone just be happy
Right.
because it's
Either
happiness
way, let's just
festival.
get out of here and get going.
You may get your fight after all, Drek, I say with a slight jovial look as we leave the room.
I was wanting to know what time it was. Is it too late to go see him, or
It's like early evening.
early evening? Nah,
I
I'll be
would
fine.
say right now is the best opportunity.
Yeah, because then again,
Alright.
it looks like we're doing what we were told to do.
I know, just stay put. We'll come back for you when we can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna...
Actually,
Okay.
should we tuck her in while she good?
She's going back downstairs for some more vino.
Roger.
Also, Leroy, do you want to go tell the barkeep what our plan is?
I'll do that.
That way they have a heads up.
I'm gonna go to Barkeep and just be like, what's her name again? Because I forgot her name and I keep feeling bad saying Barkeep.
I don't think we ever got it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I don't think we got it. Ma'am, just quickly, since we are working together, what is your name?
I don't remember. Is it Danica? I'm gonna say Danica.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Danica, we are going to attempt to talk to the Burgomaster and let him know of the threats and to have him shore up defences. We will be back soon, but I just thought we'd keep you in the loop and let you know that we're going to see him and see if we can get any support that way.
Okay, best of luck.
Thank you. We'll see you shortly. I'm going to make my way over to the group. Are we ready to set out?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's go out.
Can I see where? Oh. Can I see where Dooku's buried the sack?
Roll
I feel like it's a bit late.
investigation.
Investigation, yeah.
I've like full buried this thing too. Remember?
You can roll me a survival check against his
And actually-
investigation check then.
Actually, I originally was going to bury it, and then if you remember, I dumped it down the well. I stated that.
You did say you put it down the well. Because remember I told him off when we got up the stairs, I put it in the well. I was like, the well?
Birth of the Black Death.
Mm.
Okay, let's
Which
go
started
to
the infamous war between humans and turtles.
bed.
So you actually see one of their carcasses floating on the top of the water in the well.
I'm going to shake my head as I walk past the well like I can't believe he threw it in the well.
I'm gonna leave it. There's plenty more rats to be found.
I mean, where else was I gonna put it?
In a grave.
In your
Outside
butt.
of people's. I'm gonna make my way down to the Burgomasters again, which I can't remember. I think is on the bottom of this thingy, my
It's like right here,
Okay.
if I
Canuck
remember right.
was mega close, yeah.
Yeah.
To the Burgomaster's mansion.
I was like 2 houses away.
Pop, pop, pop.
I'm just gonna run up and knock on the door.
Just quickly, it's 10 o'clock. Are we still running late today, or are we ending on time, or?
Went for about the 20 odd minutes.
Okay.
I'm going and knocking on the door instantly.
I'm gonna nervously bounce on my feet as we try and like get this done, but like subtly, like not so it's visible to everybody.
The door is going to be opened by a maid who's going to. Oh, it's you all again.
Yes.
You're on.
We really need to talk to the Burgomaster.
And
Like
the
it's
depart.
super important.
He's
Oh,
eating at the
And
moment.
yeah, well, this is kind of like life or death kind of
We
information that
urgently
we have.
need to speak with him.
Him and his bodyguard, hopefully.
If you could just make your way into the den, then, and I'll go get him.
Of course.
Thank you.
But he's
Yep.
Gonna sit in one of the comfy armchairs because I can.
I'm just gonna kind of pace back and forth in front, underneath the bear head, or the
I'm
wolf head,
gonna-
or whatever it is.
I'm gonna circle the room whilst kind of playing just a random tune on my lute, just kind of strumming it more than anything.
What sort of tune are you playing?
That one tune.
Just
Oh,
kind of
one.
soft, kind of calm. Just trying to chill everyone out before all the stress that's coming.
You're playing beautiful, Bob, but beautifully, Bobby.
I'm playing that.
Nice. Meanwhile, Dooku's played the fart song in a show.
Dooku, while we're waiting, have you heard that whooshing sound?
Not yet. I have before, but not yet. Whatever it
We
is,
haven't
though,
had it for a while.
I don't want it to come back. Whatever it is.
Just get some Remy's or some Tums in you.
It could have been that nasty wolf stew or whatever we had,
It could have been.
or an undercooked potato.
Can't undercook a potato.
In fact, you can't actually digest raw potato. Your body is incapable of doing it.
I mean, as someone
Oh,
that's chowed on down
this
on a
is
raw
all
potato
for
more than
nothing.
once, bullshit.
Biologically speaking, I did a nursing course. Potato is, in its raw form, impossible to digest.
Tom once ate a frozen cheesecake though, so.
Ooh.
My goodness.
Was it good though?
It was just a cheap Sainsbury's own brand strawberry cheesecake, and I just couldn't be bothered waiting for it to defrost properly, so I crunched that bitch down.
So you took it out of the tin, but just like a whole pizza, sort of.
No, I used the quiche method where you peel the tin back slowly in bits and hold it kind of at an angle and chew down.
It's the only right way to eat it. Yeah, yeah.
We are waiting.
I'm gonna like tap my foot anxiously, like bunny tap my foot though, like Thumper from Bambi, just continuously.
Well, after a while, in step two large mastiffs and Baron Vargas of Vallaki, thought it was. It crossed over into the Mastiff token, so it says Mastiff Vargas Vallaki Mastiff, and it confused the shit out of my brain for a moment.
Oh, finally, you're here.
Thank you for seeing us on short notice.
Well,
We have some
I'm
urgent
incredibly
news to share
busy,
with
so
you.
if you could make it quick. I'm only here out of decency.
You may need to spend a little bit more time because we have a lot to discuss with you, sir.
Don't have time, I have a festival to plan.
Sir?
Your people might have a funeral to plan soon as well for you if you don't listen to us. There are
I'm
people
gonna-
after your life. We are trying to help you.
After
Please
both-
listen.
After both you and your bodyguard's life.
Is he here? Because we need to speak with him too.
He's out on a patrol.
Are you able to bring him
He-
back? Because he needs to have access to this information as well.
He may be in danger right now.
He is in danger right now. There's no might be, he is. You remember that coup that we were talking about last time we talked?
Yeah.
It's going off tomorrow. but
It's going
your
off
bodyguard
tomorrow.
is the first target.
I'm sure he is, and how have you come across this information?
We was invited to a feast where we were asked to do the deed, but we have come to you straight away in order to prevent this from happening.
So you were sent to kill my bodyguard, and then you've come to tell me that my bodyguard's in danger, so you just come to me to admit to a crime. Should I just gather the
No,
guards
sir.
now?
Sir, this
No,
is
sir.
This isn't a
not
crime. This
about
is
us.
a private investigation that we undertaken to try and protect you. We needed to know what their plan was. That was all.
But if you're the ones that have been sent to kill him and you're not planning on killing him, then
Sir?
that's not really a threat, is there?
We
Here's
don't
We
know
may
if
not be
we're
the
the
only
only
group.
ones.
Sir, we do not know if we are the only people that she has sent.
And we know that something's happening tomorrow because they said that it had to be done before the festival. So the festival may not be safe and you will not be safe until this is dealt with. This is imminent and important and you cannot ignore it.
I'm aware of the comings and goings of everyone from this town. You're the only ones that are new here. If there was any
Yes.
threat, it would be from yourselves.
Why would we be here if we were a threat?
I'm just gonna sigh and be like, all right. This is it. We've chosen to come to you to give you this information
Because we are the ones who
because
are going
we
to do
want to help you.
So you've come
If
to
you don't
me
want our
to
help,
tell me that you've come to kill
sir,
Izek.
like I said,
it. No.
if we wanted
No.
to, we would have already attacked him.
We've come to tell you that someone wants him and you dead.
That's no
And if we-
surprise. People don't like Izek. He's scary.
But is it
Yes.
against you as well? They want to take over and put this place in loyalty to Strahd.
I'm just gonna look around and be like, all right. Also, if you don't want our help, we can leave town now. And you can deal with the consequences of what is about to happen.
We'd rather avoid the casualties, but if you are not willing to listen and accept our help, then there is nothing we can do for you.
We want to help this town just as much as you do. We want this town to be a safe haven.
Then
We do not want
let me
people
host the festival and all will be well.
No, it will not all be well. A festival is a place where most people can hide. A festival is probably your worst enemy at this moment.
The festival will leave a distraction open for her and her goons to come and attack you.
How will be doing that? I'll be on the stage lighting the sun.
That is how.
That leaves you open to surprise attacks. That is one of the worst places you could be.
You would be in the open, you would not have a bodyguard, you do not probably have any armor on you at the time.
Nor any magical protections of any kind.
You would
No.
have easy line of sight from any building, any tree,
And
and
from
I
what it sounds
guarantee
like,
you, she has trained archers or trained assassins.
She sounded like she has a lot of support.
Like I said, sir,
I'll
if you
have my
want,
guards on patrol as I always do.
I don't think your guards are equipped to deal with this kind of threat.
I'm sighing and I'm looking at the rest of the group. I don't think we're gonna get this through his head. I think this is a worthless
He just
point.
doesn't want to listen.
He's not going to listen to us. He can die. I don't care anymore. I'm not going about this. I am leaving town. Fuck this town at this point.
Is it worth me trying to scare him?
And so she's just about to say,
What are you
Jet,
doing?
scare me.
Because we've literally got nothing else if we're planning to leave now. Just put the fear of death in him.
Ow.
Well, I'm stood right in front of him anyway.
Make
I'm
yourself
assuming
big
that
and
I'm
scary.
howling over him,
And
and I'm
What,
just going to
to
shout,
achieve
you either
what?
accept our help, or you
Okay.
die.
Are you threatening me?
A little bit. I'll need to roll first to see if I actually am.
I mean, you can.
I just
Oh,
don't see
yes.
this ending well.
It's probably not, but it's the only tactic we've got left.
We haven't had any combat, so actually I can advance this.
Don't say that. He'll throw us into combat right now. We'll
That would not
face
go
two
well.
big mastiffs.
Ooh.
17's not bad.
At this moment, I'm imagining you're being Gandalf. I am not here to rob you. I am here to help you.
Because I feel
I'm
like if
just
we leave
turned away
here,
from this whole thing at
we're
this
kind
point.
of back to square one.
Yeah.
No, not really. We're at square two, which is plan B, which is leave town, fuck town.
But we've already promised our aid as well to the Keeper of the Feather, so
Accept your help. How? What do you want to do? You've already told me that you're not going to kill my bodyguard.
we want you to put up more defences. We want your guards to have access to more weapons and be on the lookout for any suspicious activity. We want you to stay out of the public eye as much as possible and to set up places for people to hide in case things go wrong.
I'm gonna step next to Drek.
Okay, let me just. There we go. Now everybody
gonna
has
step
more
next to-
guards, and we have more weapons and all the money to achieve that. Do you see how unrealistic your demands are?
Standing next
They're
to
not
Drek
unrealistic.
at this point, and I'm saying, we have offered you our services twice now. You can either take it, or, like I said before, we can leave. If we leave, there is a high chance that
You die.
die. You will not have power in this town, and Strahd will end up taking over town.
You can do and say as you will. The festival goes ahead tomorrow.
Go
Fine,
ahead,
but
run the
just-
festival. I'm just gonna sit in the corner and be like, I'm fucking done dealing with this old man.
Run your festival, but put more awareness to your guards. Your guards can't be like, oh no, we can't do this. They have to be aware and keep an eye out. We will handle everything else if you accept our help.
I'll have
But
them
please, for the
briefed
love of God.
and let them know that there's been some kind of threat, but I can't increase the manpower. I don't have the manpower to increase it.
Okay,
fine,
then
we
can you
understand that.
can you let your
adventurers-
guards know about us? Let them know that whatever we are doing it for you. We might have to fight tomorrow. For you.
And the town, not just you, for you and town.
So can you just make sure your guards either help us or stay out of our way?
I give you a certain degree of leniency, absolutely.
And make sure that your head of the guard knows of the threat against his life and encourage him to stay at home for as much as possible, and at least until the fighting starts. It gives us an advantage over the others because they'll think we've done what we were asked to do.
Isaac's the strongest in the town. If there's fighting going on, he'll be a part of it. That's
Yes,
not
but
me
not
saying
until
so,
then.
that's him saying so.
Yes, but until then, can you have him out of sight and like put word out that he's fallen ill and he may not survive, just so that we have an advantage when things go wrong?
Anyone in this town that is from this town comes from Isaac, he is more than capable of dealing with them.
Thank you for hearing us out. I'm gonna turn to the others like we ain't getting anywhere else here.
Oh, I say, I think we did as good as we could do with the human brick wall over here.
I could put
Thank
the
you.
human through the brick wall.
But then we would have mastiffs after us.
I'm gonna pet Drek again. Just not now, Drek. There will be fighting tomorrow. Save that anger.
If that's all, I've got a festival to finish planning. Thank you for the information. I will let the guards know what you've let me know.
Thank
And
you.
I hope to see you all at the festival.
We
Oh, don't
shall
worry,
be
you
there.
will. We're your
I'm
manpower.
just gonna roll my eyes and be like, "Oh, fucking course we're gonna get the goddamn festival, you dumbass."
I'm gonna just like pinch my nose like this is becoming taxing. But let's go back and see what we can organise tonight.
This
Maybe
was
the keys.
pointless.
It was no. We got leniency and more wear guards. It's something.
I'm just gonna march myself out of this hellhole that is this house.
As you're leaving, you see the Baron in the entrance hall talking to Isaac, who has dragged in a villager. Well, basically saying that the festivals are stupid and they don't help anything. And he is being dragged in. And you are basically hearing him getting some serious shit and a kicking. And the dogs are in him and all kinds of shit. Isaac just seems to be laughing and enjoying the suffering of the guy.
I'm gonna storm out and like we're protecting that guy, and I'm just gonna like storm my way back to the inn and just be like,
I still say we just leave town. Fuck it.
I don't think that's the safest option. I think we need to try and deal with this so we still have allies if and when we need them. Because I think this is gonna just get worse from here on out. If they're making power plays here, where else are they making power plays?
Strahd needs to be stopped everywhere. Needs to be
Yes.
pulled out by the roots.
And why don't we just go to the head and cut it off?
Have you not heard the stories? We are going to need some serious manpower to face this man.
And the longer we wait to go after him, the more power he's gonna gain.
Let's just deal with this today and we'll figure out the rest once this is all over.
Just 1 second.
Look, it's your rats, Drek. They're squeaking everywhere.
I didn't actually think that would be caught, captured by the.
The echo. It's an echo of their spirits coming out of the well.
Help me!
Help! Drowning, even though we're dead. Help! Perpetually poisoning the water.
Like I said.
Uh-oh, I see tokens appearing. Uh-oh.
That we're about to probably get thrown in jail. That's probably what's about to happen.
Fuck yeah.
The teeny tiny compared to our tokens, though. I'll squish them.
Oh, and I could do with a map just for like street fights.
I don't know how to shrink my token. I would if I could, but I have no idea how.
So.
Alt F4. Once you've clicked on the token.
Alt
Shut
F4,
up!
and then
Yeah,
hit.
She actually.
It's one of the oldest deep magic.
Drek, you are a dick.
I did. That was
I
an
can't believe
actual
you
thing.
fell for it.
Shut
Control
up! I
Shift
just.
K.
You fell for the oldest trick in the book.
I've never been Alt F4 before. Leave me alone.
So Hugh, delete system 32.
No, don't.
I'm not silly enough to fall for that one. I read about that one online. Oh no, I'm on a map that I can't see anything.
Same.
Oh, okay,
You
so
have
it's not
to
me fucking
delete
up.
System 32.
I'm gonna kick your butt. I swear to Jeebus, I'm gonna kick your butt.
Where do you need
Ollie,
to
come get him.
put
Where
stuff
are you,
on?
Ollie?
I was just gonna throw us in the middle of the, or myself in the middle of the thing.
Is that
Yeah,
where we're
right
going?
there.
So I'm gonna do a quick
There.
freehand. Okay, and there is a
Right.
fucking. There's the street.
I'm not pushing any of the things to make myself smaller because I don't
and
trust
then
anybody now.
There's the buildings. And there's the buildings.
You sure you're not an artist?
I was half expecting you to draw a knob then. Like,
That's
Then
the
it's
that's
come-
the intersection of the whole town.
Oh, is it? He is drawing a knob. What does yours look like?
Oh God.
We're being ganked.
oh, that sounded good.
There.
Oh, that was my.
So you have been jumped by a group of. They're all wearing matching hoods and shit, and if anyone wants to do a quick investigation history roll or some shit, either of them.
Let me look real quick. I'll do
Both equally as
investigation.
bad.
I've gone for history and fluffed it.
Oh.
Wonderful.
I didn't do too much better on investigation.
Neither did I.
So you see that they are definitely all wearing absolutely matching like hoods and stuff. They definitely seem to be part of the same group.
Almost
they
like
have
they're part of a cult.
logo that you recall seeing last in the back of the house.
Well, we're in trouble.
We've been followed.
Are we running initiative now?
So we're all going into initiative, and then it will be. Wait.
Of course.
To be fair, we're getting ambushed, so.
Is that everything? Is that everybody? Yep.
I think so.
Okie dokie. So first we got this guy.
Hey, princess. Gonna come for cuddles. Come here. Oh, I love it.
Who? Pretty sure it's just.
Miss Caddy's come to say hello to everybody.
No.
It's princess. What do you want? Hi. Why are you such a sabotage, huh? Whenever I'm doing stuff, you're always around like, love me now, please.
That's fucked up.
You
Why
wanna
the
go?
fuck?
One sec, I'm just putting my hair up.
Well, this guy is gonna rush.
Okay, I'm back.
And he's gonna. Does a 20 pitchfork you?
Yeah.
2 piercing damage.
2. It's not
Just
too bad.
2.
39.
And this guy gonna rush. Oh look, I actually have tokens. I just need to make it a little bigger.
Oh, he suddenly got a lot bigger. Hello.
He's very happy to see you.
The rat smell. It's a
Yeah,
natural
it's his favourite
aphrodisiac.
cologne. Yeah. Pheromone perfume. I don't know if you guys have seen like TikToks and that of it, but apparently it's this pheromone perfume that drives people wild.
Yeah, it's Babbitt.
Smells like Grimsby Docks at 6 PM. And this cultist is going to rush the turtle, and he's going to give the turtle some jabby jabs.
What do I have to roll?
Nothing, just get jabbed. There's an 18 jab you.
Nope.
No.
I don't jab you. Bobby's
I
turn.
I didn't mean to press that.
No, I know you didn't. So your turn. You were looking through your spells and you picked the wrong thing.
Yep. I'm going to cast. I'm going to move forward a little bit, and I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast sprayer cards at these dudes. So I'm going to cast cutting card. So that's dex saving throw.
On these two.
On these two, yeah.
That's failed.
It would only reach one, wouldn't it?
Was it only reach one of them? Is it 15 feet?
It's 15
foot
feet.
cone, yes,
Yeah.
it only reaches one of them.
It
It
only
failed
reaches that
anyway.
one.
So it's still a fail. So 15 damage for that one.
Shredded to paste.
I'm also going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Leorona.
Thank you.
And it's Leora's turn.
1 second.
That spray cards is disgusting, isn't it?
I'm gonna try and cast.
Just a
Why?
This.
It's just strong.
I'm gonna try and cast Moonbeam like here, I think, because I think that would catch the 2 nearest Trek and Dooku.
In a 5-foot gap, it wouldn't catch either of them.
Ah, damn it. Well, I'll just shine it over this one then next nearest to me. 1 second, I've got to try and get this to actually go. Did it roll already? It didn't, did it? Okay. Where is it? This one? Submit. Yes.
I need
Does it
to
hit?
roll a saving throw. Oh no, on the start of its turn I make a saving throw. And then it does damage or not then.
Okay.
Which one's that one on? It's on that one?
Yes.
Cool. Right, that one is I'll make a moonbeam. That's slightly bigger than it should be, but at least I can see that it's there. Right. Anything else with your movement or bonus action or anything?
No. Did it hit? Do I have to roll for damage?
No,
Or
you
did it
don't
roll?
roll for anything yet. You roll for damage on this. So on this cultist's next turn, I roll a saving throw, and then if it fails, you roll damage.
No, I'm gonna not, because I'd be able to do a minute of concentration anyway, so that would just be my turn.
So
Alright,
on to
I am
go.
going to smack this guy. Or at least attempt to.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna burn an action surge. And I'm gonna give it another smack.
Swing again. Swing into
Yes.
swing. Yes. Oh. He's taking big smush. He's all
Taking a big smush.
dizzy and staggery and looking incredibly unsteady.
And then that ends my turn because I can't do nothing else.
This guy, seeing his friendo getting shredded to fuck with a pack of cards, is going to make a run for it. He is dead. Drek.
The one right in front of me. Do I want to rage? Yeah, cock it. I'm going to rage. I haven't raged in a good while. So the one in front of me, I'm going to hit with Slasher. Oh. Yeah, so this one is going to be reckless attack.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm assuming the damage not as good as it could be.
Looking rough. Not dead.
He's still up. Right, I'm going to follow up with Smasher. Just a normal roll this time.
Yep.
Chop.
Splat.
Oh. He's dead.
He's dead.
Make a single melee bonus. Sorry. Yeah. So the one directly behind me, I'll make a single attack against. Slasher did the best. So I'm gonna choose him. Failed me.
Whiff.
And that is my turn.
This guy's gonna run forward. Not paying attention. And has hang on. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts a turn that is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, I need to make a Constitution saving throw. But I have failed. That would be 2d10.
Can I do the bardic inspiration for this one as well, or no?
No, that's only for a hit.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking very, very unimpressed with the fact that he is on holy fire right now. And he's dead. And he's alive. And he wants a chunk of turtle. And a 4 doesn't get no chunk of turtle. So he is,
Or it's not even close.
he is sad cultist. And it is Bobby's turn.
I'm going to step to the side here and I'm going to shoot this one. Where's my hand crossbow? I miss. You sure that wasn't the whooshing sound you were hearing?
That could have
Dooku?
been. Were you firing that thing the whole time?
I might have been. You'd think if I'd had that much practice, I'd be better.
Right.
I am also going to cast Bardic Inspiration on... Who's the next person nearest to me? Drek. I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Drek.
Cool bean. Anything
And
else?
just put... Yeah, I'm going to put my arm down all sad like.
Lip out.
No.
Leonora?
I'm just trying to think. Is my moonbeam finished already?
No, it's still up.
Trying to read it. So can I still do damage with that, or use something else? Sorry, I'm
You
just
can
getting used
do-
to that. It's like I've been
You can do something else. Moonbeam stays active until you're knocked down or something like that. Or you decide
Okay.
to stop casting it.
Or she casts another concentration spell.
Or you cast another concentration spell. Yeah, don't be shiving me.
I've got some sticks of rock, and I've been licking it to the point where it's become a shiv.
I'm going to move closer to the one in the moonbeam and probably lose moonbeam, but I'm going to try and cast Burning Hands, which I've just put in here.
That's an instantaneous, so that's okay.
Nope.
That doesn't break Moonbeam.
Oh, okay. And then gonna roll to hit. I miss.
It's okay because I make a dex save anyway. It doesn't work on a hit check, it works on a dex save. Which I failed. So it's 3d6.
So I do. Okay. Submit.
Thoroughly incinerated.
But holy fire and normal fire. What a way to go!
Genuinely and utterly incinerated.
That
Pardal!
truly horrible death.
I'm going to give smack. Does not smack.
Does no smack. Does whiff.
Would using my natural claws count as a full action to attack? Or
It'll say on your character sheet, won't it?
because it just says that I can attack with them, but that's it. So I'm assuming
so
it counts as an action.
An attack is an action, yeah.
Okay. Oh, then that's my turn. I can't do crapola.
Sometimes it's fun being a fighter.
So much fun when you only have one action surge point.
Did I?
So we've got
God, it's warm up here.
the one closest to Dooku, the one on my right.
The only one left alive.
Yeah. I'm going to reckless attack with Smasher. Just kill him.
Yep.
Ja!
Whoa!
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's just going to be dead anyway.
Yeah. It was on 1 HP.
Yeah.
Overkill.
Decimated. And that is the last one dead. Now, if anyone wants to roll me a quick insight check.
Insight.
Don't think it's a good one for me. Okay.
Ah.
So, Leora, Drek, and Bobby, you can figure out from the robes and everything where these cultists came from and understand that it probably means that Lady Vactor is understands and knows your true position on Strahd.
Well, our cover is blown, but what happened to the 5th
He ran off.
cultist? I think we might need to try and find him.
Or we don't and just get ready for another attack at some point.
That is actually probably better. We should.
I'd say we need to prepare for tomorrow. Let's get back to the inn. I don't think they'd dare attack us inside the inn.
I don't think so either.
So with that, you all return to the inn for the night, and we will end this week's session there because it is 11:15. So anybody that has joined us for the stream, I appreciate your support. We'll be live again next week with either this or Flames of Fire. So just keep an eye on Twitter to find out which, and we'll hopefully see you there. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.